Hello, today I want to give you a tip concerning perfectionism, which in a way or another I feel affects pretty much everybody, especially those that are suffering from imposter syndrome. Perfectionism, in fact, is another way of showing to the world your imposter syndrome, because unless you have everything perfect, you're not gonna do the task that you want to do. So it starts off from the realization that obviously perfectionism is impossible. Being perfect is impossible. The whole world, the whole universe is based on entropy. Entropy means if something can go wrong, will go wrong. You know, it's more common to have chaos than orderly systems. But without being, don't want to be, all doom and gloom here. The idea is if you embrace the fact that perfection is just impossible, then you can start to overcome the problem that you might have with being a perfectionist. One easy way to do it, and this is the tip of today, is to overcome your perfectionism, is to give yourself a time limit for the task that you have to do. I've done it myself, so this is my own experience, and it really worked well. At the beginning of the Green Gorilla journey, I was putting together e-learning classes, so a lot of online work that took me forever. One of the problems I had was that I wanted to choose perfect images for these training courses. I literally would spend 10 minutes for each picture, 15 minutes to choose the perfect picture to demonstrate what I want to demonstrate in the training courses. However, of course, that made me spend so much time on these training courses, it was ridiculous. So at one point I had, okay, enough is enough, I told myself, and I gave myself 30 seconds to choose an image. I will go on a website like Pixabay, free images. I would just scroll down, pick the one that was, more or less representing what I wanted to say, 30 seconds, and move on to the next. At the end, I analyzed the results. I looked at the presentations and they were just fine. They were absolutely fine. So this is what I suggest you do as well. Give yourself a time limit, a time constraint to carry out whatever task you have to do that you are dwelling on, for example, you're really, faffing with quite a bit. And give yourself that time limit, whatever it is that you think is reasonable. And then at the end of it, just analyze the results. Is it good enough? Do you need to spend more time on it? Because by the way, you can. If the result at the end is not good because of the time constraint, then just go back and maybe spend a bit more time on it. But this is one way of overcoming perfectionism if that's paralyzing you or stopping you from moving on with your projects. I hope you enjoyed this tip, and I'll see you at the next one.